a bad cat.
You're a bad cat.
I'm just misunderstood.
Good evening, Cat Mojo mob. And I find it funny as I'm saying that because what I'm actually recording tonight is a little bit of what is Cat Mojo. Because I talk about it all the time. And it honestly just came out of my mouth one time. Now technically it's defined as, in voodoo, it was like a bag of amulets, bag of tricks. Yeah, so you've got your cat bag of tricks. That's not just the bag of tricks. It's the magic around that bag of tricks. Before I lose you, it's that concept of, what gets you excited about the cats that are around you. What fascinates you. Hey, let's face it. If you're not fascinated by the way your cat moves, interacts with other cats, dogs, people, babies, grown-ups, what's the difference between how they work with you and someone like me with the big beard and the baldy head? How is that different? How do they like to use their space? If you're not fascinated by those things, then when your cat does something that's unfascinating and a little irksome to you, you're going to have no idea why that happened. And if you have no idea why that happened, then we've opened the door to a lot of grief. Now you'll see on My Cat from Hell, it's a constant battle for me to work with folks who have been driven to the end of their rope from their cat. And that happens all the time. Why? Because, you come home and your cat's peed on the carpet. You go, that's great. I got a ticket on the way to work. I got chewed out by my boss. I come home, you peed on the carpet. But you peed on the carpet because I didn't feed you on time? That you are such a spoiled little brat. Do you hate me? Is that what it is? You hate me? Well, if you hate me, I hate you. Fine. Find a new home. Now, you might think that's kind of crazy, but hey, I've worked in the shelter system for a long time. That's how it works sometimes. Maybe a little slower than that. But we want to keep people from the end of that rope. Ever. I don't want you to have to climb back up the rope. I never want you to get to the end of it. The way to do that is to embrace the Cat Mojo. So, when I teach this class, Cat Mojo 101, all over the country, I say the subtitle of it is Cat Mojo 101, How Your Cat Sees the World and Why That Matters to You. Because it does matter to you. You can't just ignore their needs that are programmed into them by thousands of years. Remember, cats are predators and cats are prey. Everything about them is filtered through that. So when a cat comes into a room, it's about ownership. It's about, what am I hunting? How am I escaping? What's the best way to look at this room? What makes me feel a level of territorial self-esteem and what makes me feel a little edgy? These are main things that you'll see cats do almost every time they enter a room. It's this amazing concept where you have this, the macro, right? Up here, the top of the funnel, this is all cats, right? All cats, thousands of years of evolution, they know survival, hunting, they know it's all up here, everything is filtered through here. And the cool thing is that as we get down here, we also have genetics, we have life experiences, just like with us. And so, by the time we get down to the bottom of that funnel, we are talking about your cat and how your cat develops their mojo, right? So, I hope I'm not losing you here because it's a really exciting thing for me, and I want it to be exciting for you. I want you to understand that the day that it pops into you that, is my cat a bush dweller? Do they like down on the floor? Or are they a tree dweller? They like to see their world from shelving or on top of the fridge, but they like it. What's the difference physically between their lack of self-esteem and feeling, I feel confident? What does that look like? Being a cat detective, that's what Cat Mojo is all about. It's understanding all this, and that's why I developed something called Team Cat Mojo. I think we're all on that team, and if we are all on that team, then so fewer cats get surrendered into the shelter system because we don't get frustrated with them. We are the problem solvers, not just me, you. We're all the problem solvers. Again, you see it on My Cat from Hell. You see it in my book, Cat Daddy, that over and over I was dealing with people. And the people were so much harder to deal with than the animals. So anyway, this is just an introduction. It's about the fascination. It's about getting you just totally worked up about that bag of tricks and the magic that surrounds that bag of tricks, that thing. See, I keep doing this thing, that thing right here in your solar plexus. When you understand and you bond with the animals in your life, not just the cats, all of them, right? To me, that's important stuff, and I hope it is to you as well. Just some thoughts for the night. Have a great rest of your night, day, whenever you're watching this. All light, all love, and all Cat Mojo to you. Take care, people.
I'm not a bad cat. You're a bad cat. I'm just misunderstood.